I believe he's innocent. Something weird happened and he pled guilty. Well, I wonder what happened. Maybe it was the traffic stop where he got a citation, a ticket, for not wearing a seatbelt. But initially, it was for a speeding ticket. Then they stopped him and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt at 11:40ish at night. Let me show you. So here is the actual citation for not wearing a seatbelt. And you can see obviously that it was at 11:40 at night. And his license was about to expire on 11/21/27. And it was at Pullman Road and Farm Road in Moscow. 11:40, I don't know if that's a 5 or a 4, 11:40 p.m. So I wonder what he was doing in that area around that time frame. And this is the one that Deputy Duke pulled him over. So, of course, I went into the repository in the I-Court in Idaho in Latah County, did a record search, pulled up Bryan Kohberger, and we find that there is a citation in the system, but no speeding ticket was assigned. That checks out the facts. But here's the deal. I don't know why he was assigned a prosecutor. I've never really seen, yeah, it's the right Kohberger, 1994, C. And I've looked all over, and it says infraction, but then it says he failed to appear, so he failed to appear in court. I don't know why he wouldn't appear in court, but obviously Bill Thompson was the prosecutor that was assigned. It was for a failure to wear a seatbelt. And again, they wanted to use this information and use it in the trial. So I'll show you that evidence too. So here is the document that I referred to in regards to the state reply to defendant objection to state notice of intent to use IRE 404B evidence. So I'd really want to see the cop cam for this incident if anybody has FOIA'd it or has it, because they give a different story than what was shared in regards to, well, there was a document. Let me show you. And I'll post this complete document at the end of the video. So in an actual hearing, someone, I believe it was Payne, testified that Corporal Duke pulled him over on a traffic stop. And then he said he was also contacted by WSU police, and they ran his vehicle by WSU police officers. Well, they already knew who he was from a previous stop in August, like I said. And that is a little kludgy. Let me show you why. Well, it's not really actually a document. It's actually what I looked up in Latah County, Idaho. Not wearing a seatbelt can result in a citation and fine. But if they stopped him for speeding at 11:40 at night with no seatbelt, and he was in this location, which I'll show you, it's usually issuing tickets to those who are not buckled up. I get that. And the fine is like $10. So he failed to show up at the hearing or whatever for the citation. But yet he was given Bill Thompson as a prosecutor. And I wonder if there was any interaction between him and the prosecutor's office when he got the ticket or after. Because he was already on their radar, folks. This is where he was in the area. So I actually Googled where that location is and then how far 1122 was from there. And this is what I found. It's not that far, but yet he was stopped over there at 11:40 at night. So it looks to me like he had been in that area 23 times, obviously, per the prosecutor's office. So he was actually obviously in that area per the speeding ticket. Well, actually, take it back. The citation for the no seatbelt. And he was on their radar already. But why was he going there 23 times during the nighttime between 10 and 4 a.m.? Was he working a side job somewhere? Was he doing some surveillance work? Was he working for security? I wonder what he was doing all that time in that area. What do you guys think he was doing in that area? I wonder. Be well. Especially right here in this area. Right around there. Wild. Something wild.